Hi everyone, it's Angel from Roxy Ruth Crafts. Today I'm going to bring you a short tutorial on how to make these pretty little peg holders. Just everyday pegs, and on the back you pop a magnet on, clip them on your fridge, and you can have pretty photos, school letters, children's pictures, whatever you like. Really cute. They do sell at craft fairs for some reason, really well, at a couple of pound a pack. So they're really good. That one's a shabby chic one. That one's from our Stampin' Up Tropical Chic DFP papers. Really nice. This one's one of my favourite garden impressions, with just a scrap that I made a little bow with, but I'll show you how to make them ones on another video. But they really are pretty and really simple to do. These are my favourite because I'm a lover of shabby chic, so for me these are perfect. So I have a pack on my fridge now. But anyway, they're really easy to do, and it's very basic what you need. You need 4 normal house clothes pegs. I've got a pack of 80 from the Poundland, so it speaks for itself really. It's a really good craft, cheap, but you're going to make a little profit of it. You need a little bit of chipboard or something quite sturdy to clip your pegs onto, and you'll layer this little bit up a little bit thicker with some sticky pads so that you can pop your pegs behind them and hang them on. I'm going to use Nature's Poem to do these ones. Some little flowers on the front. I've got hundreds of these left from the shop and I'm never using them, so that's a nice excuse to use them. Some of our little butterflies, laser. Everything's alive tonight. Laser butterflies, really cute. They'll go on there, and then I just pop a little gem in the middle like so. So yeah, that's pretty much all it is to do. Whatever paper you use, you stick your pegs to the opposite side that you want showing. So we'll stick it on this side, and then the flowers will be showing, leaves. Alright, so you just need some wet glue, and I suppose you can cut all these to size with your paper trimmer, but I just find it quicker and easier like this. Make sure your glue goes up to your edges nicely, and just push that one on there, and another one. Glue it up nice. Oh, and you will need 4 little magnets as well. I did try using the magnetic tape, but to be fair, it just didn't sit nicely, and you can't seem to get a nice straight edge with it. So I've gone back to the tiny little magnets that I use for my post-it note holders as well, and they work perfectly. And because they're so strong, you only need 1. I'll leave the link down below for where the magnets come from. I think I got about, I think there was 50 in the pack. I think I want to say about £4. But and they came, I ordered them the afternoon before and they came the following morning. I was gobsmacked. But they're really good, really strong, so they're perfect, and you only need 1. And pop that one on there. So set those ones to dry. I've already pre-done a couple on there. Just fussy cut these out for now. Get as close as you can to your big scissors, and then we go around it with our little ones. You just go right up against your peg, like so. And this one. And then I just use, some people leave them, if you can get them close enough and neat enough, you can leave them and not have to touch them. It does go nice, but I like to get a piece of sandpaper or an old emery board, whichever you like, and just go over them edges. And I think that helps stick the paper well to the pegs a bit better as well. It doesn't take a lot. And if you have any little nooks and crannies, you can get them out a lot easier. And I like to ink mine as well, so that's, I'm going to use crumb cake on one of my daubers and just go around the edges. Just give it a nice finished look, I think. But this is me. Shabby chic and vintage is what I like, so I do this a lot anyway, but you don't have to, and that does make a big difference from plain to a little edging, if you can see that. So that's one. I'll just quickly run over this one. Keep my poor board. Keep your emery board going down the side of your peg, because if you go upwards, you're going to pull it off. All right. You can use a bit of sandpaper. It's always a little awkward bit in there where your peg bit is, but you'd be able, I'll loosen with the paper and then you'll just be able to pull it out anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then ink your edges again if you want to, you don't have to. Like so. I do both the front and the back of mine, but you don't have to. But I'll just show you for now how easy it is just to put them together and how to pop them in a packet. Get rid of that, it's all dusty. So on the back I have these little magnets. Getting them apart is a nightmare. Oh, ouch. And a piece of hot glue on the back there. I say you only need one because they really are strong. So one on the back in the middle with your hot glue. And then on the front I'll take my dauber again around the butterfly and just go around the edges to match the paper. And if you look with your daubered edges, if you can see that very well, daubered edges to plain, it really does look nice. They don't have to be brown, you can go around with whatever colour you like so. A little bit of glue on the back. Make sure you're up the right way and just plonk them on wherever you like. Keep them towards the bottom because obviously you're going to be open and closed in the top, but anywhere around the bottom is good. And then I pop a little gem in the middle to match, like so. And they really are cute. So there's one. So if I was doing 4 of these ones, I'd do 2 butterflies and then 2 of the flowers. Just general card making flowers, just the paper or mulberry ones. Just take your wires, snippers, take off the back and just straighten out the flower. A little bit of hot glue, and once again pop it on there like so. That's another really pretty one. you could add another little gem. Actually, I've got another gem there, so I'll put that one down the bottom and they'll match. On there. Like so. They really are pretty and easy to do, and that nature's poem is lovely. That's, to me, that's vintagey again, so that's really nice. Set them aside to dry. I have got 4 more here, but I don't need to show you how to make all 4 of them because, like I said, they are pretty easy to do. For your packaging, you will need a piece of, I've used the back of a paper pad, the little paper pads, and just cut it to the side, took it off and cut it to the size, and that's plenty strong enough. You will need a piece of DSP, which I wanted this one, which is another nature's poem, but I want the back to match the wooden ones on there, which will look lovely. So glue your paper on, like so. Add your paper. Again, whatever side you want facing you turn it over and do it upside down. So if you wanted this side, you'd stick that side and vice versa. So do that one. Cut that one out. Oops. You might need to leave yours to dry a little bit longer than what I have. Like so. Ooh, can I get that on there? Can I just? I think I can. We shall try. Use up the scraps. This is the best part. Most of it is all scraps. And the pegs are stupidly cheap. The magnets are stupidly cheap. So after selling a couple of packs, you're going to get your money back anyway. Plus a little bit more. So it's really good. And like I say, when I've done these before, they have gone like hotcakes. And they do look lovely up on the fridge. I've got mine up on the fridge. They look lovely. Even better because they're handmade. Excellent. There we go. So bring your ink back in. My poor daubers, look what I've done with them with the advent calendars and these. There's not a lot left of them. But I have got some more on order. Ink your edges again, just to match everything around and bring it together. Like so. And this one. Even though they're both brown, it still shows up nice. Like so. So you can take a little bit more time than I am. Like so. There we go. Nice and easy. And then all we do is, I'm not going to use dimensionals for these because you use so many that they get expensive. So I just use, these are from Poundland, and you get a couple of sheets. No, sorry, from the range, and you get a couple of sheets for about 90 pence, and I use them for things that I'm not going to see, because under there and on top of there for your packaging, they're going to get chucked away. So don't use your expensive ones. And you need 6 because we're going to layer them up. So I find it easier if I just take them off and pop them on my hand like so. And then that's all you do. You only want on one side, you don't want them in both corners, it's just a waste. So just take the sticky bit off, and put another one on top, like so. Take that one off. This will just give you your height for you to be able to pop your pegs on. Step 3. Same on this side. You can get these on a production line at night. You can stick loads to paper, wait for them, you know, a few packs, and then the next ones you can cut them out, and then you can ink them if you want to. You know, it's not something that you've got to do all in one go. So to sit there in front of the TV or whatever you're doing, chilling out, it's a nice craft to do. Last one on the top, and take that one off as well. And that's all it is it's to give you height. Can you see that? Slightly higher, and then we'll stick them onto the front there. So this is where your pegs are going to sit into. So although these are sticky pads, still pop a bit more glue on. Only because you don't want them coming apart once you've packaged them up. So slide them up with your edges like so, and just hold them for a second. Take your cobwebs off from your glue. See, and that's left you with a little opening to be able to slide your pegs in. They'll go in there like that. How pretty are they? Like I say, I'll do another 2 the same. I'll do another one with a flower and a gem, another one with a butterfly and a gem. And I will use my glitter glue just to add a little bit of sparkle, like I did on these ones, because them ones shine beautifully. They're really, really lovely, them ones. And we need, I've got a little cello bag, which is, this one is 6 by 7, and you would just pop them in there, take your tape off like so, and just put a bit of a border on top. Don't think these ones are going to be dry enough to quickly finish them. I think it'll come off. Let's have a look. Be nice to show you the end result. 1. Keep your blades close, but not so close that you nip the wood, and because you will cut into the peg, like so. Quickly do your edges. You might need a bit of emery board than what I've got. Like so. You don't, like I say, you don't have to do this part. I like it. It puts a little white edge round, and I think it finishes it off. But it's personal preference, whatever you like. If you don't like shabby chic, vintage, then don't do it. Leave them plain. I've left the garden impression ones plain. I haven't put any ink or anything around the edges, and they're fine. But I do like to see a little bit of finish. So, oh, missed a bit there. Bring back in your ink. Around your edges. I didn't think these ones would be dry, but they are, they're fine. 1. Don't leave your ink pads open when you're sanding down, because they will get covered in bits of paper. I did it this afternoon like a wally. Let's just pop that out of the way. Right, let's just quickly pop the other flower. So like I say, just snip your end off. They easily come off. Bit of glue. Like so. Should be enough ink on there just to do the butterfly. Yeah, plenty. There we go. Bit of glug on the back. Like so. Now what way was that one? I'm going to put this one this way this time because it's the opposite to the other one. On there like that. Now where did the other gems go? I know I had 4. There's the magnets, but no gems. Oh well, I can add them. It doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Get your magnets on the back. If you can get them apart. Oh, blimey. Keep them apart. When you take them apart, if you order these ones, when you take them apart, keep them apart. Because they fly over to each other. They're that strong. Like so. On the back. There's one. I don't think I did the other one neither, did I? Because I've got a spare one. On the back. We don't need them two. Did I do both of these? Or did I not? I didn't do this one. I didn't think I did. Oh. One out of glue. Like so on the back. Bend your fingers. Like so. Right, let me grab another couple of gems because I'm not happy with that. Not having a gem. See if we can find the same colours. Oh no, we won't. We'll have a silver one. Actually. There we go. Them 2 pretty ones. Mix and match. Right, see, look, they've already stuck together. Which ones haven't got? This one and this one. So we'll pop a gem on these 2. Middle of the butterfly. Like so. And that. And then, if I can get any glue out. No. Ah, there we go. I'll pack away and then I'll find the other gems. That always happens. That one on there, like so. And then all you do is pop those. I do them alternatively so they look pretty. But I like a match and set, so that's why I do 2 of each, and you can see how pretty they are. Here we go. How lovely are they? And that's why I say you need your free foam pads. So that will give you that height to be able to hook the pegs behind. So that's that part. And then all you do is get yourself your little bag, just covered in dust. Pop them in there, like so. Take off the tape. like so. And then you need, ooh, it just fits. I'm just going to bring my scoreboard in for a minute. I do this at 2 inches. This would be 2 inches by, ooh, just over 5.5. But like I say, you'll have to adjust it to your own bags that you use. And then I just fold in half. Like so. Trim off if you have any excess just to tidy it up. Like that. Here's my stapler for it be. And then you pop this underneath there, like so. Make sure your edges are nice and lined up. There's one. And I pop another one in the middle. And there we go. Done. How pretty are they? Matching little bags, your little matching paper at the top. And I just pop these into a little basket. At the craft fairs. Look, me magnets stuck everywhere. Yeah, £2 each. And they go. People love them. So they really do look cute on your fridge. They're just different from your normal little magnets you get, and you can personalise them to how you like. I mean, some people like brights, some people like vintage, you know, whatever. So they've got a choice of whatever they want to use, and it's cheap. You've got scraps of paper you're using. Your magnets are cheap. Your pegs are ridiculously cheap, 80 for £1. Yeah. So it speaks for itself, really. I'll do another tutorial on how to make the bows for the top. Just made a bow on my punch board with a gem in there to match. And yeah, they look lovely. So I thought I'd just share you that one. I've been sitting doing these ones today. If you like, give me a thumbs up. All the details will be down in the comment box as usual. And I shall see you soon. Bye.